Hey there, it's Jeremy from WebsiteBuilderExpert.com. Welcome to our Shopify review. Today I'm going to go over what we really like about Shopify, some pros and cons, and how it can help you build your own online store. So if you're thinking about building your own online store, or if you have an offline business already, but you just want to bring your business to the next level by making your products available to be purchased online, Shopify can really help you. Now, there are a few different online store platforms other than Shopify that you can consider using. But in this particular review, we're going to tell you why you should really consider Shopify from a few different perspectives. As a business owner, your number one goal is to grow your sales and not be bogged down by technology or a lot of administrative tasks. Now, understandably, we ourselves, we're business owners, we understand how difficult it is because there are 1,000 different other things happening at the same time and you have to deal with all of them. So this is where Shopify is really powerful. They help you manage all the technological needs, the hosting, the transaction processing time, and they have a ton of different apps, over 250 at a time in this video, to help you automate a lot of these mundane tasks so you can focus on other important aspects of your business, such as marketing or getting more sales. A few things that we really liked about Shopify is their beautiful storefront themes. If you go to the theme store, you can see that they have a lot of different options for you right here, and they break it down for you depending on which industry you're in. So if you're in art and photography to jewelry, accessories, food and beverage, furniture, whatever it is, they have themes for you. Now you can have mobile only themes or responsive, you have free and paid. It's really up to you what you want to do. So on average, some of the paid themes range around from $80 to $180 for a one-time purchase. So if you're on a budget initially, you can always go after the free themes, and as your store grows, you can always upgrade. That's one of the main themes we want to talk about, is growing your store and how Shopify is flexible enough to be there to support you as you grow. Now, it's really one of the strengths of Shopify, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. If you want to take a look at what a Shopify store actually looks like, they have examples for you. So in the Shopify's website here, you can see they have a list of different real live e-commerce stores, and they're categorized by art and photography, t-shirts, books, whatever. You just click through them and you're going to see how other stores are using Shopify, and it can serve as a real inspiration for you to see how others are achieving success, and you can try to mimic them or learn from what's working with them and what they're doing well and what they're not doing very well. You can get a lot of inspirations from them, and that's a really powerful way to grow your business. The next thing we want to talk about is their app store, their plugins. This is one of the most powerful aspects of Shopify. What I talked about before, when you're trying to grow your business, for example, you have to start somewhere, so maybe you're making $50 in sales a day, all the way to $5,000 sales a day, perhaps. Shopify has the flexibility in their platform to support this growth. When you're first starting off with a store, you might not need all the plugins and tools. So as you grow your sales, you might need more of these tools, and these tools are really here to make your life easier, to help you automate a lot of the tasks. So for example, they have different apps to help you in accounting, customer service, inventory, reporting, shipping, etc. These are tools here that will really make your life a little bit easier by giving you the technology to scale your store. As an example, we're going to click into accounting. Now, most of the people I know, including myself, we don't want to deal with accounting, but it's an inevitable part of running a business as you grow. So typically what will happen in an online store is when you make all these sales and transaction, if you didn't have something that's integrated into your online platform, you'll have to take the sales figures, etc., export them, and manually import them into your accounting software or give it to your accountant. Now, this is a very labor-intensive task. So what Shopify does very well is that they invite other tools provider, such as accounting software developer, and it integrates their software into Shopify, so you don't have to do any moving around of data. All the sales and figures will automatically get transferred to the accounting software. Now, one of the downsides is that there are fees associated to using some of these apps. It can range from, for example, here, $10 to $50 a month, or $50 a month in the flat rate. But the benefit is really there. Considering this, you might have to take all your data manually and insert it into your own software. That takes time. You can hire someone, but I guarantee you that's going to cost you more than $50 or even $300 a month. The question here really is, how do you value your time? Do you want to spend 5 hours every month to export information and import it and make sure all the data is converted correctly into your own accounting software? Or do you just want to pay for some of these apps and have this automatically done for, you know, $10, $50, or even $100 a month? How much do you value your time? Because remember, if you're dealing with some accounting issues here, that takes away time for you to deal with other aspects of your business, or you can just be taking some time off. So these are really some of the powerful concepts behind Shopify, is that they really streamline and automate a lot of things for you. Now, remember, you don't have to get all these apps initially, and you don't even have to get all of them. You can pick and choose whatever you need, and you can bolt them onto your store as you grow your business. Shopify also has an incredible amount of dedication to the support team. You can talk with them with live chat, or you can email them, or you can call them 24/7. So when you're on the support page here, this is their knowledge base. Click on Call Us 24/7. They're going to give you 4 different numbers depending on what region you're from. And if you don't want to call them, you can always just click on live chat, and a little box like right here is going to pop up, insert your name, email address, and you can start chatting to them with the live mode. So one of the things about running business is your business, especially online business, runs 24 hours a day, and the last thing you want to deal with is technology breakdown. Sometimes it's inevitable. Some part of your store may have a question, or something's not working correctly when you're configuring some of your products. So having a live chat or a 24/7 hotline where you can call them is invaluable. These are things that will save you a lot of pain and anguish and make sure your store is running properly. The last thing I want to go over is the pricing. There are a lot of complaints from people that we've heard in forums that Shopify is expensive. You know, they have a transaction fee here. For example, in the basic plan, they take a 2% transaction fee, or the professional plan is a 1% transaction fee, and it's a highway robbery that's going to take a lot of fees from me. But I think you need to think about it this way. For a 2% transaction fee, it's $2 for every $100 sales you make. You pay them $2. If you sell $10,000 in a month, you're going to be paying them $200. Now, personally, if I sold $10,000 worth of product and we have to pay them $200 in transaction fee to allow them to give me the bandwidth, the infrastructure to generate $10,000 in sales, I think that's actually a very reasonable cost of doing business. Once you grow your business to a certain size, you may want to upgrade to, you know, the $59 professional plan, where you're only paying $100 out of every $10,000 in sales. At that point, you may need an unlimited plan because you're getting a lot of visitors for $180. Then there's no more transaction fee. And one thing that we know is, for a lot of other e-commerce platforms other than Shopify, they have a lot of hidden charges, such as bandwidth fees. If you have a lot of visitors coming to your store, it's going to take up a lot of bandwidth. Bandwidth, think about it as in some sort of power to power your store. So the more visitors come in, the more they're going to charge you. And some of these online stores are not very upfront and transparent about their fees. With Shopify, you know exactly how much you're paying per month. With a monthly plan, and depending on how much sales you process, you can actually compute to the penny how much you're going to be paying per month. So the transparency here is really a benefit for you, so you know exactly what your monthly investment into the plan is, which I think is fair. You know, the more Shopify helps you power your store, which they will have to service it, so the monthly investment you have to make with Shopify would naturally increase. And they also have a 14-day risk-free trial in which you can test out Shopify. If you don't like it, there's no obligation to continue. You can walk away without bearing any financial risk. If you want to continue, then you have to select a plan to continue on with using Shopify to grow your business. So in summary, we really like Shopify because they have the flexibility to grow with your business. Doesn't matter if you're selling $1,000 a month or $1 million a month, they have the platform and the extra tools in their app store to scale and grow with your business as you need more help to automate your business, because as you grow it, you're going to have a lot more things to worry about, and the tools are there to help you. Not to mention they have very attractive professional themes which you can install into your online store to make it more appealing, look more professional, to make people stay and shop a little bit longer. So that's what we really like about Shopify. The downside is it's not free. You do have to pay a monthly fee and a transaction fee on top of that if you choose the basic or the professional plan. The apps are not free. They do have a monthly recurring charge, but as I said before, if you don't need it, you don't have to use it. But if you need it, it really will help you automate and streamline a lot of tasks and save you a lot of time and labor from managing a lot of these mundane tasks yourself. So once again, this is Jeremy from websitebuilderexpert.com. This is our Shopify review, and hopefully you find it useful. Continue reading through the rest of our review. We're going to break down a lot of different areas and show you exactly what we think about them. Thanks for joining me.